Breaking news, the Westfield Galleria at Roseville has been ravaged by a massive blaze. We are on the scene and have complete coverage on this fire.
An intervention schedule is now on the table again for spring term. What will this mean to Roseville High School students and teachers?
And multiple students have transferred due to program improvement. Why Principal Basham is defending Roseville. A special edition of TigerCast News on October 25th, 2010 begins now.
This is TigerCast News, on scene at the Galleria Mall. And now here's Taylor Quatman and Daniel Wetter.
I'm Taylor Quatman.
And I'm Daniel Wetter. Today we start with breaking news of a massive blaze that has consumed up to 40% of the Galleria Mall. The event started on Thursday when Alexander Peggy barricaded himself within GameStop on the second level of the Galleria at approximately 10:22 in the morning. 23-year-old Alexander Peggy was taken into custody on Thursday after attempting to barricade himself within GameStop.
At approximately 10:22, 10:25 this morning, we received a call from staff inside GameStop that an individual had barricaded himself inside the store and had began a fire inside that store. That's how the initial response or call came to the station.
Peggy set a fire within the back of GameStop just before law enforcement identified and apprehended him.
The inner perimeter team, their attention was drawn to something in the corridor in close proximity to GameStop, and they actually found the suspect trying to hide from law enforcement personnel, and he was taken into custody.
Peggy has since been transferred to Placer County Jail, but employees want to know why he did this.
Why? I mean, seriously, what did you do? Get fired? I mean, come on, man. The economy sucks. We all got bills, man, but why you got to affect other people's lives like this?
As of Saturday, there is still a suspected explosive device within the mall.
Our EOD team finally found the backpack, identified that was the right backpack. They go in to start to deal with that, to try to identify it, to see if there is a device inside, at which time fire intensified. It sparked back up. It became too unsafe for our staff to be inside, so they had to evacuate the building.
The backpack is still within the mall currently, and law enforcement is slowly working their way to the potential explosive device. After Peggy was taken into custody, a blaze flared up at around 1:30 p.m. on Thursday.
A fire intensified within the mall on Thursday afternoon, but firefighters could not enter the building to fight the blaze.
When we have a bad guy in the building with a gun and a potential bomb inside the building, we want to make sure that we don't send firefighters rushing in to get injured or killed.
Hundreds of firefighters from multiple fire agencies throughout Sacramento and Placer counties were on the scene.
We have activated the mutual aid system, and we have firefighters from several different fire agencies from Sacramento County and Placer County here on scene.
Employees watched in terror as the mall burned before them.
I'm watching black smoke billowing out of the Roseville Galleria right now.
Mall employee Alvin Cormier thought it was just all fun and games when they were evacuated.
It just became a lot more real seeing the smoke come out the building like that, you know.
The fire was fully contained Thursday night, but large portions of the mall were left gutted by this blaze.
But we do have a significant amount of fire damage and smoke and water damage in the mall. Primarily, fire damage portion is in the wing between Macy's and JCPenney's.
And back here at the mall, you can see that there is substantial damage to the south wing. The fire has been contained by the fire department, but the entire 1.3 million square foot mall is a crime scene as of Friday night.
The mall fire has certainly affected thousands of families in the area and many students of Roseville High School.
But I mean, it really sucks for us because all of our shoes are on display, like every single pair. At least one of the shoes is on display in our store. And we have shirts and bags and all that kind of stuff. We're going to have to replace all of that because of the water damages. Oh, definitely. I mean, especially those who were in the buildings that caught fire, like that is so horrible. I mean, first of all, we spent billions of dollars building this new mall, and it just recently got finished, and now even though the stores that got burned down weren't new, it's still like we're gonna have to redo everything because there's gonna be smoke in all of the buildings, water damage in all of the buildings. It's really unfortunate for all the people that just got hired or who rely on that one job for their income, and the holiday season's coming up. It's just really sad.
It kind of makes me sad because I like a lot of stores at the mall, and most of them burnt down, so it sucks.
This will be a topic for quite a while as we head into the Christmas shopping season. The mall is a money factory for the Roseville community, producing about $3.2 million from sales tax every year, a large fraction of that coming from sales from Christmas sales. California has declared a state of emergency regarding this fire so employees can receive unemployment compensation. We will have continuous coverage of this fire in future TigerCasts, but now we move on to other stories.
An intervention schedule has been reviewed by administration and teachers for almost a year now. Principal Brad Basham is now confirming that there will be an intervention schedule for the spring term of this year.
The idea here is to have time built into the school day so that when students are struggling in school, or they're struggling with last night's lesson, or they didn't do their homework, or need to make up a test or quiz, or want to work in a small group on a project, or rewrite their paper for English, that there's time built in the school day. Basically, the thing that's been decided is that we have to do something. We're going to pilot something.
So what does this mean to you? Basham addresses how this will affect students and teachers at Roseville High School.
Last year we were looking at what we call a fixed period plus, which is similar to what is being used at Rockland and Whitney High, which is a 30-minute block of time in the middle of the day. So students would go to first period, second period, and then I believe they went to the fixed period, and then third period, and then fourth period. But that fixed period would be tied to a particular class. So we would never have it on Mondays, because Monday's collaboration day, periods are already short, so that would just stay the same. But on Tuesdays, that fixed period would be tied to first period. And on Wednesdays, it would be tied to second period. And on Thursdays to third period, and on Friday to fourth period.
And in other news, program improvement has resulted in 4 students wishing to transfer to another high school in the district. While not a big number, Principal Basham is less confident when it comes to incoming freshmen.
And then we also have to give parents and students the opportunity to transfer to a non-program improvement school. And that window has opened and closed, and I'm pleased to say only 4 families made that request. So, which was good news. My concern is always in the spring, when you have families who have not come to Roseville High School, the 8th graders at this point, who will be making decisions in the spring, and having not come to Roseville may make a decision to attend a different school just because they don't really understand what program improvement is, and because they don't truly understand how great a school Roseville High School is. And so that's why it's important that we continue to work to get out of this program improvement.
Many students are involved in peer helping on this campus, but soon the class will be extending its reach to other campuses.
The peer helping class has been on the Roseville High School campus for 3 years, and now it is extending its reach.
But this is the first year that other schools are starting to hear about us, the high schools in the district are. So Granite Bay has approached us, and Wood Creek.
Wood Creek and Granite Bay have asked the peer helping class to present at their schools.
At this point, Granite Bay wants us to come. They're trying to figure out logistically when timing-wise. They want to see something we do first. Wood Creek called, and they want an anti-bullying assembly, it looks like, on Monday.
Many students have found their home in the Roseville peer helping class.
I come here every day to peer helping, and it really helped me. I had no idea what to expect when I came here. I came in here crying almost every single day, and everyone had open arms when I walked in the classroom. Everyone cared about me, even though they didn't know me.
Teacher Valerie Erb likes that other schools are hearing about the class.
It's touching to us because we've been pouring our heart out. And it's nice to know others are hearing about what we're doing and seeing that it's fruitful and want it at their school.
Peer helping will additionally be holding a red ribbon assembly on Monday for health and PE classes.
And this week's TigerCast Stripes of Character student profile focuses on Roseville High School senior Sam Ungerer. Jessa Shaw has more on the story.
This week's TigerCast Stripes of Character is senior Sam Ungerer, and he's a pro yo-yoer.
I got a yo-yo in 8th grade for my birthday.
And that is when this all started.
And my friend showed me a really cool trick, and after I mastered that, I just, went on the internet and found more tricks, and I just became really interested in it.
He could even make a career out of it.
Professional, I get paid to do a yo-yo seminar twice a month through my work, which is Learning Express Toys.
Ungerer has competed in 3 competitions.
It's given me a really interesting characteristic. It's a great conversation starter.
It's time for your TigerCast High School highlights. Trey Rosenberg and Ramona Spino are standing by at Roseville High School's where the varsity football game just finished up.
Hey guys, I'm Trey Rosenberg and this is Ramona Spino with your TigerCast highlights for sports. Tonight's game, Roseville Tigers beat Nevada Union Miners. Score was 34-27. And then some of the highlights were Blazer to Smith for deep bombs, Smith with the interception, and Casey Lambert with the touchdown. Last week, the Roseville Tigers played Rockland. We beat the number 5 seed 28-21 in a big game. Some good highlights in that one. Ramon, you want to take us through the highlights?
Sure, Trey. I will be glad to do that. All right, some key plays we had were touchdown passes from Nick Blazer to Bo Smith yet again. Common, as you can see. Also, Casey Lambert had a touchdown.
Topping off the stats for the Rockland game, Blazer was 18 for 32, 267 yards with 3 touchdowns. Smith had 6 receptions, 92 yards with 2 touchdowns. And Lambert had 24 attempts and 163 rushing yards. Keep it up, Tigers.
Okay.
Roseville hosted Rockland Thursday night. Volleyball. Think pink was the theme. How do you feel about it?
I was feeling good pretty much going into the game. It was a charity for breast cancer awareness. They donated all the money that they received to breast cancer awareness. It was a sad game. They ended up losing 3 games to 1. Yeah, it was just bad. All right.
On the water polo boys have been looking really good. Brandon Bridges hanging tough, scoring about 5 goals a game. They ended up losing to Bear River 6-8, but coming back and losing again to Granite Bay 12-17. Bridges was the highlights with 5 goals each, and they got to see what they're going to do with the rest of the league. Only 3 games left.
Volleyball also has 3 games left. You cut my spiel on that one. Thanks a lot, Trey. But anyways, volleyball is, in order to make playoffs, they have to win out, which they have 3 games left to go at Nevada Union, at Galleria, and then they go host Granite Bay for the season finale. They're sitting at 4-4, by the way.
And here we are again. Roseville just defeated Nevada Union football, 34-27, 3-0 in league, and we're out of here. Good night, Canada.
That wraps up our TigerCast today, but first we want to take one more look at the Galleria Mall behind us. As you can see, there are many medical crews and emergency crews working here to try to fulfill this mall again. And remember, we will be covering this story in future TigerCasts.
And remember that you can watch the next TigerCast news 2 weeks from now.
Until next time, I'm Daniel Wetter.
And I'm Taylor Quatman. Thanks for watching a special edition of TigerCast News on RHS TV.